So the whole idea for this video kind of started with a story. The Piedmont Boys. Now, there's a lot of stories out there circulating about Greg Payne, and 70% of them true. On the bus, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, Jägermeister everywhere. He's like, you know, just take it with you. Just take it with you. And from that night, starting that night, I've risked life and limb. Greg Payne commissioned Mr. Matthew McClellan to build this guitar in Pendleton, South Carolina. It's handmade with the top quality, finest tone woods available. I knew that I had to make a video about this guitar. Nobody knows what a Dreadnought maple kind of sounds like. Very grateful to Greg for letting me borrow this guitar. Figured I should make this video because not a lot of people know about maple Dreadnought. This guitar is locally made, handmade by a talented luthier in our area. I'd like to plug his company, McClellan Guitars. I feel like you should go like and follow everything he's doing on Facebook. I know he's real active. Greg Payne told me I need to work on my C chord. So here's the C chord for Greg Payne, right? Favorite Piedmont Boys song. Kitty, 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 kitty. I'll trade you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try this puppy out. It's a big boy right here. This one's got a higher action than yours.
Higher action than yours?
A little bit higher action than well, maybe the neck's just thicker. It's a thick ass neck.
Yeah,
wow.
It is. It's a chunky neck.
It's a chunky neck.
I did, yeah. Difference in tone.
That one's definitely brighter.
Definitely brighter. Way brighter.
Now, I got pretty. These are new strings too, pretty much. Okay.
You want to trade
yeah,
back?
That's fine. Yeah.
A little guitar, musical guitars.
Yeah.
She feels good. I haven't played yours.
Yeah, that's my. I mean, that's my favorite of most all the guitars I've ever played before.
I don't know what you think about the way the Gibson necks feel, but there's kind of a vibe when you pick up a Gibson guitar, like the neck of it, the feel, the way the neck feels, and that one kind of has that. I mean,
it's just like to me, it's like a combination of like the Gibson Electrics, which are like a wider neck, and like a combination of a thicker acoustic. It's like kind of like a D-shaped neck. I feel like
a D. Exactly.
I think it's like a D shape. Yeah, it's a combination of a couple different Gibson things. I feel like it's meant for bigger hands. I feel like my hands are a little small for this neck. I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's cool. It definitely doesn't feel like a locally made guitar. Most definitely not.
No. There's all of Greg's DNA on there, but
you can tell he's got his thumb wrapped around here like this.
Right there. There's a big nasty spot.
I love a guitar with a little wear on it.
So I'm guessing that's the L.R. Baggs lyric pickup in there.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm thinking that this is rosewood binding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you could think. It looks like a rosewood veneer overlay or whatever on the headstock.
And you're saying it's maple?
Maple on the back and sides.
Maple on the back and sides. You can tell it's maple. You can kind of hear the maple.
So,
poppy.
My theory is that I think it's Greg's grandma. I'm pretty sure it's his grandma, not his mom. But he's got an old family member that has an old Gibson Dove at their house. You know, like George Strait in the movie Pure Country. Like just got an old Dove at Granny's house, you know. The guitar apparently is really near and dear to me. And I was thinking about maple guitars that I played, and the only ones I could think about is the J200, the J185, and the Gibson Dove.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only maple guitars I know of. So I'm assuming
as far as
over there at his grandma's house. So I guess this is his Dove that he wanted to take out.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks to me like, you know, hold it up one more time, the body shape. Because we didn't compare. There's very subtle differences. Because a real Dove would be this shape. Like Grandma's guitar would be that shape. But then if you look at this one, that's the same shape as the maple one right there. These are the same. This one's different.
That one's different.
This one's different. Because this would be like what a Dove is, but this one has always been a sucker for the Martin. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like a Gibson neck on a Martin body. Layman's terms, that guitar. But I'm sure the man could build you whatever you wanted. You could commission Mr. Matthew McClellan to build you whatever you want.
Yeah, my friend and BJ Callahan has just got him one from McClellan Guitars too.
Really?
Is that how you say it, McClellan?
McClellan.
Is that an extra L in there? Okay, McClellan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amongst the trees.
Amongst the trees.
Amongst the trees is his band. Yeah.
He filled in with me on a gig one time playing saxophone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I only met him like once or twice, but
he was the guy who gave me my first audio job.
Really?
Yeah, he was in charge of. He did the open mic at Mojo's in Clemson when I was still a youngster, and I kind of took over after he left.
Oh yeah, so that's how you got into Mojo's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was always an attender since I was like 15 or 16 years old, going to open mic there, but.
Yeah, I grew up far from the land of open mics.
Yeah.
No such thing where I grew up.
Yeah. So. You probably wouldn't want to go to open mic where you grew up, maybe.
It didn't exist.
It didn't exist? Oh, okay.
It definitely didn't exist. But, you want to pick another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Which one? You want to...
Well, which one?
I thought the Angeline sounded kind of cool.
Let's do that, yeah. And, let's do that one, yeah. 1, 2, 3...
It's funny.
It's so weird. The little parts are very specific about where they come in. Now.
And it's like it almost counts different with that Jake arrangement. Like the way I can. That's pretty cool. That's what we came for. Hit that like and subscribe button.